Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. Docling has certainly set a new standard when it comes to parsing the documents. We already have covered Docling on the channel from various angles, and in this video we are going to cover this Docling with LlamaIndex. If you don't know what LlamaIndex is one of the premier framework for building context augmented Gen AI applications with models, including agents and workflows. There are a lot of other things which are happening in LlamaIndex. For example, if you ask what exactly is the um, context augmentation, context augmentation simply makes your data available to the LLM to solve the problem at hand. LlamaIndex provides a tool to build any of context augmentation use cases from prototype to production, but I'm not going to go into that detail at the moment because we already have covered LlamaIndex a lot on the channel. And when it comes to Docling, Docling is a library or tool to parse documents, which could be PDF, Word document, PowerPoint presentation, Excel sheets, images, HTML, and the list goes on, into the desired format with ease and speed, such as, for example, JSON. You can also do OCR support for scanned PDF, and there are a lot of integrations which they are offering. As you can see, we are going to integrate it with LlamaIndex in this video. We already have seen how to integrate it with LangChain and few other stuff. So that is the whole context in which we are going to work, and in this video I'm going to show you how easily you can integrate this Docling with this LlamaIndex. So let's get started. I also want to tip my hat to Mass Compute who have sponsored the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a VM and GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPU, so do check them out. This is my Ubuntu system and this is my GPU card NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. Let me create a virtual environment to keep everything separate. And now let me install the LlamaIndex, the core libraries, and also its integration library with Docling, which is LlamaIndex Reader's Docling. This is quite lightweight, so it shouldn't take too long to get it installed. And everything is installed. Let me launch my Jupyter notebook and we will play around with this tool in our notebook environment. And while it does that, let me give you a bit more information around this Docling, especially the features which are coming soon, because I think that this is one of the best libraries at the moment for parsing your documents, especially if you're looking to convert your own data for a data set for fine tuning the LLM. One of the things which I really am looking forward to is around equation and code extraction, because that is one feature that is coming out very soon, and that is really going to make it a lot easier to create math data sets and science data sets. And once that feature is out, I will make another video, so stay tuned. Anyway, our notebook is almost there. And this is the notebook, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read one file with this integration of LlamaIndex. And for that, this is the whole command which we need to use, where we are importing the doclang reader from LlamaIndex. We are instantiating that reader, and then we are giving it the path to the PDF file which we want to use, and then we are printing out the text out of it. Now you can of course go with any range you like, and this is a paper I am going to use, which is a Docling technical report. It contains some images, some tables, a lot of other stuff, so pretty good, and it's not that huge, just 9 pages or so. Okay, so let me go back and run this for you. It is working on it, so let's wait. And if we look at the terminal, you will see that it is loading a few of the stuffs here. First time it takes a bit of a time, it seems. And after a few warnings, because I haven't set my CUDA, as you saw that I didn't install it, but nonetheless it has given me the response from that range which I gave it here. And if you go to the paper, you will see that this is from where it has picked it up. And of course you can play around with that range to increase or decrease the data. You see that I have increased it to 642 and it has increased this data up till here too. And if you want to parse the whole file, I have just removed that array from here. I'm just going with first document.text because you can have multiple documents too, which I will also shortly show you. But anyway, you see that it has parsed the whole document with all the proper markdown format, as you can see here. And if I keep going down, this is some of the code, and then let's go down to see the tabular data. There you go. So it has also parsed that tabular data, and then it has also given the source to the images and also the references in a proper markdown format, and everything is here. Look at this tabular form, looks really cool, and that is what I really like about Docling, that it has really shown a lot of promise for this sort of data parsing, and it makes it really easy to convert it into our data set, especially if you are using it as a JSON. Okay, so now let me show you another example. For instance, if you want to output stuff in a JSON environment, you see that we are exporting here with the Docling reader to the JSON. So let me run this one. And you can see that it has produced this result just with this range, small range with this, the schema name Docling document in a proper JSON format and a key value pair, which makes it really easy to handle programmatically. Also, if you want to deal with multiple PDF files in a directory, such for example, you can also do that with something like this, where you can use LlamaIndex simple directory reader, and that is what we are importing from its core library. This is a directory path from my system, and I'm just displaying the metadata after looping through that directory reader. So if I show you that directory, this is my local directory with all of these PDF files, and it is going to read all of them. So let me run it. And there you go, it has returned us all the files and their metadata from that directory, which is primarily the file name, file type, file size, creation date, and then the last modified date, because I'm just displaying the first one. And this is sorry, not this one, this is my directory where it has obtained that information. So you see, not only you can parse your documents, you can also get their metadata, and then you can program your application, whatever your use case is, accordingly. So LlamaIndex integration not only makes it slightly easier to use, but more importantly, you can wrap a lot of things around it. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think about this integration. If you like the content, please do me a favor and share it among your network, as it helps a lot. And if you already have subscribed, please share it in your social media, wherever you like. That helps. Thank you for all the support.